All right, y'all. I'm going to do the vinyl tag 2026. Going to try to make this as quick as possible because I already messed it up once. All right. Show your best vinyl for other format purchases of 2026. I got a couple for that one. I've got found this at a flea market for $10. This is Old Crow Medicine Show's Tennessee Pusher. This is rare. They only did one pressing of it. Killer album. Probably my favorite by them besides their first. Not a cheapo. Number two, I know you only had that one, but was Richard Dobson. This is a second press. I just won a first press on eBay. Hopefully it's in great shape. Has the number and signed by him. Can't wait to get that. But this is probably was my second most wanted record in my want list. Friends with Towns, Blaze, Guy, all those guys. You know, got lucky and picked both these up this year. This is the inappropriate David Alco albums that were private pressed and on his label. Just found one in town. Found one when I was on the road. Just inappropriate, but I complete this with him, and I needed to have those. He's the one that could have used for the questionable thing, right? Share your favorite musical experience of 2025. I got a chance to go see Daryl Scott in this little place called Ted's in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's 30 seats. Scott, you know anything about Daryl Scott? He's a legend. He's a crazy guitar player. But I was wearing a Guy Clark shirt, and he played on Dublin Blues. And he saw me, and I was having him sign this. And when he came back up, he was doing like a set of just anything he wanted to play. And he started talking about my shirt and how he worked with Guy, and he sang a bunch of Guy Clark songs and sang some stories. Said some, told some stories about him, and I was extremely happy because Guy Clark is God to me. Also, that album right there is a Guy Clark signed album I got this year too. That's a big one for me. All right, 3. Your vinyl collection in 10 years, larger or smaller? Smaller because I would want to. Basically, I'm going to try to bring his dad to like under 200 because I would like to downsize into a tiny home or maybe even smaller. 4, you move into a new home and play one record at 11 to announce your arrival. What is it and why? I'm going to go with Marcus King Band. Soul Insight, because this thing is fire from beginning to end. If you've not heard him, he was 18 when this came out. This is like new Allman Brothers, like fire guitar player. Just instruments are all sound amazing. This is amazing. If you've never heard this, check this out. His new stuff's really good, but this is always going to be my favorite album by him. 5. Show 2 albums, one each male and female. Why these 2? All right, I'm going to go with 2 albums that I think more people should know about. Bobby Nelson and Amanda Shires, Loving You. It's Bobby Nelson, Willie Nelson's sister's last album. And it's them just doing covers and stuff on it. This is a beautiful album. I love it. And their voices are great together. And, her piano playing was just beautiful. Just a great album. And my male pick here is Billy Don Burns, Night in Room 6. This is Billy Don is a singer-songwriter that is a crazy, crazy man. He's still doing it. He wrote songs with Waylon Jennings and others, but this album he did with Shooter Jennings, and they recorded it in Room 6 at the Joshua Tree Hotel where Graham Parsons died. the next one is We Like to Have Fun. It was supposed to be 3 dance albums, but I only did 1. I did the Gap Band, Razor Gap Band, because this whole thing is fire. You can dance to it all day. And it has You Dropped a Bomb on Me, which is one of my favorite dance songs ever. A Real Stinker. Now nominate a song you hate on an album that you love. Was it 27 on Chris Stapleton's Travel? This album, probably one of the best Americana country albums of the last 20 years. But that song was originally done by Charlie Daniels, and I didn't like it then either. I just don't like it. It's not the worst song in the world, but it just felt weird in this album. But that's it. All right, number 8. If you had to pick only one album from each of the last 6 decades, what would they be? All right, the 60s, we've got the Byrds, Sweethearts of the Rodeo. Just love this album. Clarence White is one of my favorite guitar players. Him and Tony Rice. But this album is just amazing. Ain't Going Nowhere is one of my favorites. Just love this. Number 7, the 70s. You're gonna have Guy Clark. This is old number one. It took me forever to get this. This was like my number one album for a long time. And I finally got a copy of it, and it's just beautiful. Guy Clark's my favorite singer. The 80s, we got Randy Travis, Always and Forever. This was the first media I ever owned in my life. I love this album. Will always love this album. It was my first, Mark O'Connor, Jerry Douglas plays on this. This is an amazing album, man. I love it. Randy Travis is one of my favorites and always will be. The 90s, Guy Clark, Dublin Blues. This is my favorite album of all time. Hands down, the best album I've ever listened to. This is beautiful from beginning to end. If you don't own this, why? You should. I've been to the bar that he sings about in Dublin Blues. Love it. Probably showed that 100 times. Let's go with 2000s. I picked Hank 3, Straight to Hell. This album changed my life, man. I just was obsessed with this album when I was young. Just love it. Just every song on it's cool. I saw him right before he stopped playing music. So good. 2010s, I picked this. This is Cody Jinks. This is Less Wise. 2017. This is one of my favorite newer country albums. He is just great. All his music is amazing. I love him, dude. If you've not heard him, you need to go check him out. All right. Switch the page here. All right, 9. Hang out with one singer for the day. Who would it be? And in 10, what would be your question? Ray Riley Hubbard. And this is in the Cowboy Junkies. This is, he hated this album, but I would love to meet him. He's got stories. I mean, he's hung out with everybody. Guy, Blaze, Terry Allen, Jerry Jeff Walker, everybody. Guy Clark, he just knows everybody. But I've heard stories from him, but I bet he's got so many stories. I would just love to meet this guy. And I would love to ask him just stories about hanging out with all those guys. All right. Show an album with a song that brings you to tears. Borderline. Probably Twitty, this has That's My Job on it. This album is like really good. I love it. But that song reminds me of my dad. 3 albums by an artist that you have, but you ask, why do I bother? Let the hangings begin. Pink Floyd. I grab them. You can see they're not perfect on these. I grab when I have because I give them a chance. But I mean, I love rock. Don't get me wrong, but it's too much. It's just like, and the way they treated Sid Barrett pisses me off. But other than that, like, hey, let's write about our friends going crazy. Yeah, but they're not bad. They're just not my thing. I try, but they're not my thing. If you had to sell your vinyl and record player, what album would you keep as a keepsake? Old Friends by Guy Clark. It's hanging right there, signed by him. I mean, these are all signed records. I have them all around me, but that album right there is just my most favorite thing I own. I love it. It's just so damn good. Show an album from an artist that character disappoints you. Zach Bryan, a great album, but he's kind of an asshole. I have nothing else to say. He's just kind of an asshole. All right. Discuss your VC highlights. Meeting highlights this year is, I made 200 videos, became friends with a lot of cool people. My buddy Kent, and became friends with a lot more people in DC. I got to meet Lade the Dog, Mr. Elliot Cruz. I met a bunch of other creators here and there, and I've got more into knowing people. I get to talk to John in Digital Gramophone, and talk to Brian, Shamrock and Records, and which I've known for a while now. He's a great dude. And Jonathan, Cheap and Cheerful. I'm friends with a lot of these guys, and Headley, just great people. And I'd love to meet more people this year. And just thankful for all you. Name your favorite biopic. That's Guy Clark, Without Being Killed or Caught. If you've not seen that, it's great. Well done. I think it's free on YouTube right now. You should check it out. Give 3 reasons why jazz matters. I don't hate jazz. It's not my favorite thing. This is my. I like fusion. This is one of my favorite fusion albums. Elegant Gypsy. Love this album. Love everything. I just love him. He's such a great player. I gotta be in the mood for jazz, Keith Jarrett, Colin Concert. I love that. I put that on, but I just need to be in the mood for it, and it's usually not in the mood for it. And I have no problem with it. There's a reason for it, and I like it. I know why people love it. It's just not my thing. But yeah, I understand. Right. So I gotta move this over here. It's annoying. You're an innocent man who is on death row. And they give you one last music request. What would it be? I'm gonna go with Guy Clark, The Best Deltone Years, just because it's a nice long album of Guy Clark songs. And I can go out knowing I listen to the man. Love Guy Clark. I don't need to tell you that anymore. All right. Wait a minute, gotta find the last one here. All right. Sell your favorite artist to a new listener. All right. I bet you're gonna guess, but Guy Clark, best singer-songwriter in my opinion. He helps so many other artists become great writers. He pretty much kept most of them alive, even though he was drinking with them and stuff too. But he just gave a chance to people to be their best, and that's why I love him. You should check him out. All right, number 20. You're arranging an BC meetup. Who would you include? Not people that you've met. Well, there would be people I've met because I love them. But if I had to pick 3 people that I have not met yet, I'm going with John, Digital Gramophone. Just great dude. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Sam St. John. I've been friends with him for a couple of years. Just a great kid, trying really hard, doing real good videos. And Bill Garrettson, BG Cummings. Like, if you've not watched his videos, you check him out. He's a wealth of knowledge and Americana, country, and folk. And he's just, I think the 4 of us could hold a pretty good conversation. That's my final tag. Hope you all enjoyed it. Have a great day, guys.